Roman, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's heavy, Andre.
Okay, Roman, come on, let's go. Okay, this way. Well, guys, I feel like a little kid. I'm so happy and I'm also scared and worried because I purchased a new car. It's this. You may think it's a Ford, you may think it's a Chevy, but it's not. It's a 1969 GAZ 21 Volga. It's basically a Soviet car, a Russian car, that when I was a kid, my mom's parents owned a car just like this. So I'm going back to my childhood. I just paid my money, but there's many problems. In this video, I'm gonna show you the car, introduce it, and hopefully I can actually get it maybe pushed over to a mechanic. So let's get going.
All right, Andre, so you've got a van and now you've got a sedan.
Yes.
Tell me what's pulling at your heartstrings to buy this 1969 Soviet
Volga.
Yes, I know it's a Volga, Andre.
Yes.
I was just trying to be kind.
Okay, so here's the thing. The Buhanka, the van, the four-wheel drive van, was my aspirational vehicle for a four-wheel drive. I had no personal connection to that vehicle myself. This, my mom's parents owned one of these. It was silver or gray color. And when I was a little kid, I would be in the back seat rolling down the road in Moscow or in the Moscow countryside. And I always loved it. My grandpa and I would be in this car. Not this car, but the car like this. So that's where it's coming from.
So who says you can't put a price on a memory? And what is that price, Andre?
I'll tell you at the end of this video.
All right, tell them at the end of the video how much you paid for this.
Okay.
All right.
So where do you want to start?
Well, first of all, I'm from the Czech Republic, and I don't recall any Russian cars ever being red. So that seems wrong to me.
Okay, so the color is probably not original. This faded red is probably not original as it begins to snow on us. The dash is black, so this car could have been black originally. I don't know a lot about this car. I found it here in Boulder, Colorado, of all places. The steel on these cars is incredible.
It's like, I think they made it out of a T-34.
Almost.
Almost, yeah.
But look at this. Everything is labeled. So come around. You see this? This says kaput.
Yeah, which is in Czech is the same thing.
Is a hood.
Yeah, it's a hood.
But it's almost say kaput.
Andre, I feel somehow inappropriate that it's snowing.
It's like Siberia.
It is. It seems,
look at this.
It doesn't look
beautiful
like Buick engine.
It's a Buick 231. This engine, and Tommy knows this too, was used in Jeeps in the past. It's probably late 70s. It's a 3.8 liter Buick V6 with 110 horsepower. So probably not great.
And no battery. I take it I'm going to be here pushing, Andre.
I think that's why you're here.
Yes, I figure that's why I'm here. So why is this Russian vehicle have a capitalist power plant?
Well, there's many rumors about this. When this car, when it was first developed in the 50s by the Soviet government and engineers too, it was kind of the moonshot, right? This was going to be the luxury car for the Soviet era and a really nice car. And I think it was modeled after many maybe American and Western vehicles like a Ford of the time.
No, I get that, but why does this particular one have a Buick instead of the 2.5 that came with it?
Well, I'm kind of getting there.
Okay.
It's because it's a combination. It's an international combo. Actually, the answer is I don't know.
Okay.
There is the original engine. I'll show you in a second.
Oh, you have the original one?
Yes, the original engine comes with it. It's a 2.5 liter, like you said. And its numbers matching. I'll show you that in a second. This is the engine number. This is the serial number of this vehicle right here.
Is this like a little light? So look at that, so cute. Look at that. It looks like a little lamp.
Yes. So this is a American powertrain. Also has a Saginaw 3-speed transmission manual.
Well, how about the dual horns? You think those are Russian? Those are some badass horns.
I hope. Yes, I think they are. And this is a manual shutter system for the cold climate.
Those horns say, "I am KGB, get the hell out of my way."
Well, you know, KGB also had V8 powered cars.
Really?
Back in the day.
Did not know that.
And those are very valuable and you cannot find them. And Roman, this is what makes me hopeful.
Yes.
Is that people know how to work on Buick engines, right? So I don't have to find a Russian mechanic.
Are you going to swap out the original engine back into this, or are you going to keep the Buick in here?
I think I'll keep a Buick in here for now.
Okay.
And also, it's been sitting for about 2 years, so there's varnish in the tank. So I don't want to fire it up right now.
I like the single antenna in the middle of the roof, Andre. That's a very interesting touch.
But it's also manually adjustable. Let me show you. You see this? Oh, it's a little bit broken.
Comrade, I wasn't listening to Radio Free America.
So that's the knob, part of the knob that controls it. So let me show you the interior. Do you want to get the camera in here? First of all, everything is labeled. I love this. So I think this is right here, some of the vent controls and heater controls.
Is this from the Las Vegas of the Russian
Yes.
Confederacy?
No, it's Americanized.
Okay.
So this is a shift knob. It came from Wyoming too.
It did come from Wyoming, yeah.
So this is the history of this car. I don't know much about.
I wonder if this is
That's a seat control.
Okay, so that fell off.
That's a seat control.
Oh, that fell off there.
Yes. Right. So when I was a kid, I would be sitting in the back when my grandpa was driving, or grandma. So I would be sitting here.
And smoking?
No, I was not smoking.
I see the ashtray.
There's an ashtray here. There's a handlebar. I mean, well, this is moving a little bit. But look at me. I have leg room. I have headroom. So how neat is that? It's neat.
Yeah. How big of a trunk does it have? Can we pop
I'll
it open?
show you.
Let's
You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed how big this trunk is.
I like the mud flaps too, Andre. That's a nice touch.
And by the way, it has a dual exhaust system, but that was not original.
Okay.
There was only one exhaust.
I believe that. Where were these made? You know, what part of the former Soviet Union?
So GAZ, G-A-Z, stands for Gorky Автомобильный Завод.
Have you looked in there before we open it up on camera?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I want to be sure there was no...
I have a story about this too from my childhood.
Right. Oh, wow, parts.
Spare parts.
Look at that.
So we have an extra grill. We have an original air cleaner. This is oil bath. We have a spare tire, hubcaps, tire, bumper parts.
Is that a steering wheel I see that looks like...
Yes.
Wow.
Somehow 2 versions of steering wheels, oil pan, valve covers, lights.
And you know, an interesting amount of mouse turds.
Yes. So I have a story about this, Roman.
Okay.
So when I was a kid, I think I was about 4 or 5 or 6, my grandpa was loading the trunk with suitcases, and I was just watching him like this. And then I looked up, and he went to close the trunk, and I was very quick. I went like this, and he went, and my mom was standing behind me, and she thought my fingers were gone, but they weren't. So that's also one of my stories.
I have to tell you, I'm amazed at what great shape the bright work is in. It must have been redone, right? I mean,
it could have been redone.
Look at the chrome. It's very. I mean, that looks like it just came from the People's Proletariat Assembly Plant.
Yes, and look, this lens looks nice. This chrome looks nice. It has a little bit of paint issues. Like I said, this is probably not original color. There's a little bit of rust here. But our friend Charlie, Charlie's Garage here in Boulder, he looked it over also underneath, and it's pretty solid.
Well, Andre, I have to say I'm very happy that you found your childhood car. That's rare.
That's rare.
That's the thing that many of us don't have a chance to do. So can I ask you, how much did you pay for this?
Yes, so it was $5,000.
$5,000. That's a lot of money for a Soviet era
or
car.
Or not running car.
But I've got some good news, Andre.
What?
Look, I found like 12 cents. It's already making money, Andre.
It's already making money.
And what's your plan with it? What do you want to do with it?
So what I want to do is I want to make it a driver.
Okay.
I don't want to daily drive it, but I want to make it kind of roadworthy. And I was talking to Toby at Germanato.
Yes.
Toby may help me.
Okay.
So our next task is to push it over to him.
I thought there was a catch to this.
So I want to make it a driver and a really nice, and then later maybe repaint it, maybe do some work on it. But
you think the gas is varnish?
It's been sitting for 2 years.
Yeah.
So I don't want to turn it over in this video, but as soon as Toby next video.
How about open or closed diff? What do you think?
It's a Ford differential.
Well, there you go.
So remember how I was saying it was designed with the thought of Soviets taking on the West?
Yes.
And it has Western parts. It's got a Ford rear end, and it's got a GM power plant.
You know how Tesla pioneered the door handles that pop out?
Yes.
Look, the Russians pioneered a little cute little cover for your door lock so that in the cold Moscow winter you don't get frozen water in there.
Yeah, or rust.
Or rust.
Like,
look at that. That was Tesla engineering long before Tesla existed. Or at least the company, not the man.
So there you have it, guys. So now let's
push it.
Let's push it.
All right, we'll push it over there.
Okay, wait.
Jump in.
Wait, I'm turning. I'm jumping.
Yeah, go, jump in.
I'm jumping. I'm jumping.
You're good. I got her.
Okay, I'm in. I have one Roman power. This is, luckily it's downhill, dude. This is really great. I hope I have brakes. I have brakes. It's going. It's going. Help me push.
Like pushing a T-34.
Roman, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's heavy, Andre.
Okay, Roman, come on, let's go. Okay, this way. Okay, here we go. Toby told me to park it right in here. Right in here. Right in here, come on. Oh, wow. Roman, yeah, you're strong.
You know what we need to do next?
What?
Once you get it running?
Yeah.
We got to take it to tumbleweed and try it like in the field, because that's
where these cars were from.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So there's that old joke where the car salesman says, "I've got some good news for you, comrade. We have an order for your car. It is coming in 10 years on Tuesday at 3 o'clock." And then what's the punchline?
And he says, "I can't do that because my plumber is coming."
Exactly.